If you like lamb, if you like feta cheese, if you like spinach, you're going to like this dish. So all ribs, pork, beef, lamb, veal, they all have this film on the back, so you got to take that film off. What I'm doing here is called Frenching the bone, which means I'm taking all the meat off the bone so that when you eat it, you pick it up in your hand and there's no meat on your hand. The bone is clean. So that's all I'm doing. Here, I'm pushing a knife toward my finger, but there's a bone in the back so I don't poke myself. And I'm trying to create a pocket so I can put whatever I want. So that pocket's created. And I've chosen to try and replicate Houston's restaurant's spinach dip, which is basically spinach, artichoke hearts. It's got cream in it, and it's got cheese. So that's the artichoke hearts. The spinach by itself right now is phenomenal. It tastes great because I boiled it in chicken broth, so it's very, very flavorful by itself. I'm taking a piece of feta cheese, small enough to fit in that pocket. I'm going to put the spinach artichoke mix inside of there, which by itself tastes great. All that's left is two things: to not overcook the lamb, which I won't because I'm going to use a thermometer, and to season it properly. So here I'm just trying to close up the pocket so that once the heat hits it, the spinach mixture doesn't run out all over the place. I don't want that. That would be defeating the purpose. So I used toothpicks that I broke off into little pieces. That is clarified butter, and it's the beginning steps of trying to make sure the outside tastes great. I already know the inside tastes good. I just used garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, and some Creole seasoning. Dipped it on inside the clarified butter. And then here I'm just trying to sear the outside. I honestly really only want to see if I can get some grill marks on it. I am not trying to cook this through at all. This is solely based to try and create color on the outside. Right now, we are 80% home. The only way I can mess this up is to overcook it. That's it. That's the only way I can mess it up. And that won't happen because I'm going to use a thermometer so that I know what the internal temp is. That's Greek olive oil. So I'm drizzling that over there, and it's going to go into a hot oven, so it's almost like going to start sizzling as soon as I put it in the oven. And again, I'm measuring the temperature with this thermometer, so when I get close to my target, which is probably about 135, 138, that'll put me ending up at about 142 to 145, and I'll be on point. So this is some yellow rice I had sitting around, and these are the cooked lamb chops stuffed with spinach, artichoke heart dip. That's all the liquid that came off the lamb. And then I'm going to drizzle some balsamic reduction, which is balsamic vinegar and brown sugar. You just boil it until it reduces. Now I'm laughing because I already know. I could tell from looking at it, and I know what I did, that it tastes good. I know. Bam. Lamb chops stuffed with feta.